I'm going to start a new series today. It's called The Law of Success and Achievement. The Laws of Success and Achievement. And there are about 25 of them. But I'm going to start off today with the law of choice. The reason being, this has to do with Kanye West, who made a statement that we were slaves by choice. After 400 years, he feels that we are slaves by choice. He's right, and I'm going to prove it. Now, God gave us a gift of free will, all of us, which means you have a choice. And it doesn't matter what it is that you're involved with, you have a choice. Now, it's always best to have more than one choice, but for that to happen, you have to plan it, really. And if you don't plan it, it appears to you you don't have a choice. Well, you always have a choice. God gave it to you. Now, today in modern time, you have all kinds of choices. All kinds. So you aren't limited to choices as like you were years ago. Now, the law of choice, as I said, was given to you by God. You may not understand what the word choice means, so I need to start off there first. I'm going to have the dictionary. You know I always get the dictionary. And I'm going to read to you what it says about choice. An act or instance of choosing, selection. Okay? The right, power, or opportunity to choose. You have an option. Now, the reason why I wanted you to understand what the dictionary said about choice is you need to really understand. You always have a choice. Even if someone came up to you and pointed a gun in your head and said, give me your purse or whatever they're asking for, or I'm going to blow your brains out. You have a choice. You have a choice to do whatever they said or get your brains blown out. This is where a lot of people feel that they don't have a choice when they many times have choices, but they don't like any of them. So what I'm going to do is deal with the law. I'm going to read this to you. The law of choice. You are always free to choose the content of your conscious mind, but in so doing, you are choosing every other part of your life. You always have a choice. You can't say, somebody made me do it. They can't make you do it. You chose to do whatever they told you to do, or they kill you, or whatever else they said they were going to do, blackmail you, or whatever. It's still you had a choice. And people don't like to think that they have a choice when it gets to be detrimental like that. But you had a choice. Kanye was right. We have a choice, and we have a choice today, because we're still enslaved. But I thank God that most of our ancestors, or many of them, chose to ride out slavery. Because if they hadn't of, there would be millions of less African Americans in this country. There was always someone from the boats here from Africa that didn't like what was going on. Some people just jumped off the boat. They weren't going to stand no more of the treatment that they were receiving while they were being boated here. And if you rebelled or did not conform as rapidly as the slave catchers wanted you to, then they threw you off the boat. You had a choice. Jumping, being thrown off, or submitting to the conditions that we were subjected to. And I am so thankful that we had a lot of ancestors that decided that they weren't going to commit suicide. Because I may not even be here today. Now, one of the things that you don't understand is you're supposed to include God in choosing things. When you don't, there tends to be problems. So you should talk to God about any decision that you're going to make. Doesn't matter what it is. Talk to Him about it. And pray that He gives you guidance and understanding for you to continue doing the work that you're doing, or whatever it is you want to do. Now keep in mind, I'm dealing with man-made laws. The law of choice was the one I'm talking about today. Man-made, how man wrote this up. But I also deal with God's laws. And God gave you free will and choice. And if you make sure you have all your armor on, and please don't let your helmet be pierced, stay in prayer, you'll be all right. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Until we meet again, I love you.